Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome to In Tycoon. Although really I should say welcome back to In Tycoon because we did play the demo of this earlier in the year, but now we are back with the all new fancy pants early access version which adds lots of new exciting bits and bobs. So we can build up our inn, we put down the furniture, we hire the staff, we serve food and drink and people can stay the night. All things you'd entirely expect from a game called In Tycoon. So do you know what, without any further ado, I think we are ready to dive right in. Get it? Cause it's called In Tycoon and I said dive right in. It's like a pun, like a play on words thing. No, okay, never mind, let's get on with it. Okay, first things first, we need to set up our new game. Now we're going to call our inn the Tap and Teacup, and I like that does sound very good, and also it meets the requirements we have here in the Geek Cupboard to name a ye olde medieval inn or tavern, because I would say recently in games like this where you do run a tavern or an inn, we've tended to name the names in a very similar way. They're normally in this format, so the something and something, so the tap and teacup, and then the two somethings are normally alliterative, so they begin with the same letter, so we've got that here, they both begin with the letter T, and then one of these somethings is normally linked to the tavern or beer or something like that, and the other something is linked to tea or cake or biscuits or whatever, so a sort of more Geek Cupboard-y type thing. So yes, we've got the tap and teacup, of course the tap referring to a beer tap, and a teacup referring to a lovely teacup that you could drink some nice tea out of, but in the past we've had the tankard and teapot and the barrel and biscuit and things like that, so that meets our kind of naming requirements, which is quite good. So there we go, the tap and teacup it is. We're keeping disasters on because that'll just add a little bit of extra peril, and we're keeping tutorials on because I've not played the game since back in February when we played the demo, so that might help out a little bit. But do you know what, I think we should be able to muddle through, but we'll keep it on just in case it gives us a huge pile of money or something helpful, who knows. So there we go, I think we're ready. Let's pop over to the tap and teacup and see what's going on. Okie doke, here we go. Welcome to the Tap and Teacup, everybody. What'll it be? And I think already we've opened up. I think we are open and ready for business. The barkeep has turned up for work. Hello there. So let's go and say hi to you. Hello, barkeep. Oh, you have an amazing moustache. Oh, look at your moustache. That is fantastic. It looks like tusks. They are very, very good. They've got some good twiddly bits. You can do some good moustache twiddling with those. So who is our barkeep? Corwin. Hello there, Corwin. That's an exciting name. So Corwin is already here. Oh, somebody's here already. Hello, our very first patron. So that is Quinn. Hello, Quinn. How are you? Lovely to meet you. So Quinn is having a drink. Okay, I mean, I think if Quinn were to drink a drink like that from a tankard, they'd end up wearing most of that. But okay, do you know what, Quinn? If that's how you want to drink, then that's absolutely fine. So there we go. Our first customer has arrived. Our first patron is enjoying a lovely drink. And then, yes, we have Corwin doing the work over here behind the bar. So they seem to enjoy it. A green kind of smiley face a bit. And now somebody else is here. Okay, so Quinn goes. Ooh, and Quillon appears. Okay. Does everybody in this world have a name that begins with Q and U? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so now that we know time is ticking by, of course, because, you know, stuff is happening, drinks are being served, people are having lovely, lovely, very dramatic drinks from the tankers. Oh no, you haven't got a tankard. You've gone for wine by the look of it. You've got a little kind of goblet of wine. Okay, so you've got a slightly different drink. Oh, you gave us some money, thank you. Here comes somebody yells, hello there. This is Asher. Okay, Asher does answer the question of does everybody have a name that begins with QU? And the answer clearly is no, they don't, which I suppose does make life a little bit easier. But there we go. So I think now that we know that time is indeed ticking by, we should ask a very, very important question. And you all know what the very important question is. Say it along with me. Is spacebar pause? And yes, I can happily confirm that spacebar is pause. Well done, game. Good job. We're going to get on just fine, I think. Right, so now that time is paused, let's go and have a little look around, shall we? Because I did notice we do have a proper sign. Look at that. The Tap and Teacup is on a proper sign. That is wonderful. I like that. And there's a little sort of, like a moon thing on the top, I suppose, which looks okay. And then we've got a couple of nice kind of lantern things. And then in terms of the actual inn or tavern itself, this is kind of it. This is all we have, so it's not much to look at right now. We have ourselves three kind of main squares of inn, because it's all done in squares. We've got one here, and one here. And then 2 of them are empty. They're just completely empty. And that one over there is where, of course, the bar is. So we have the bar, we have ourselves Corwin, and then we have 3 stools. And that's kind of it. So we do have a little bit of work to do to transform this from just really nothing, hardly anything at all, into a lovely, lovely big inn with many tables where people can meet up and have drinks and sort of have a lovely time out, have a nice evening with friends or whatever. And they want to get a kitchen in so we can serve food, want to get rooms in so we can have people staying the night and all that kind of stuff. So there's a little bit of work to do. And these are the current sort of tutorial goal things. So build another bit of tavern and then put a table down and hire a waitress and get kitchen stuff on the go. I think maybe getting some tables in over here might be a good idea, because that might encourage more people to come in. So let's have a look over here. We do appear to have quite a lot of categories down here. Oh, and there's decorations. Hang on, I'm clicking decoratives. We've got decorative candles. Okay, a nice mirror, a little nightstand. Okay, so that's for our kind of sort of overnight sort of bit there, sort of where the beds and such are going to go. And then we've got a lovely painting, and then a painting of a panda. Stingy panda or stingy panda, possibly, I'm not sure, but okay, a painting of a panda, and then some sort of building, and then there is a bear's head. Okay, these are quite expensive. We can't afford these right now. All of these are a bit too costly. There's a bear's head. Oh my goodness me, there's quite a lot. A boar's head, a deer's head, a wolf's head. Oh, and finally, some plants. I was wondering when there was going to be plants. Okay, so we have one type of wallflower. Okay, nice decoration to add some colour to the walls. Okay, is that it? Do we sort of unlock more as we go along? I want more plants, please. I need more plants in our tavern life. Okay, and then a cellar. Can't do anything with that. A game room. Okay, right, we need to get to level 9 so we can have a game room. That sounds good. And then kind of bath stuff and bedroom stuff. Okay, we can't do any of that yet. We have to work our way up. So what's that? Reputation 404. Okay, so I don't know if that's good or bad. I imagine it started at 400 and we've got a little bit from some people enjoying their drinks. 302 money. Oh, there you go. We are level 1. Okay, that makes sense. We're starting at level 1 and we're going to work our way up. That is happiness. And then, we're about halfway through the day. So let's go to tavern and we shall get ourselves some tables. In fact, you know what? Let's build an extra bit. We shall build an extra bit of tavern, but not there to make it a nice square. We're going to build it here. Okay, so pop that in. Yay, we've built a tavern room. Aren't we good at this? And then it means that we can get a few extra kind of tables in down here in a bit of a line. So how about then if we put that we could put it there and then, hang on, we could put it under the window. Look, I quite like that. So put that there and that there, and that can accommodate 3 people there and 3 people there. They are going to miss out, of course, on extra seat. We could put it there, but I quite like it being up against the window. Do you know, we're going to put one there. And, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yes, the chairs sort of slide under the table in quite a nice, satisfying way. And then we'll put another one over here. So yeah, boop. Yeah, let the chairs sort of pop out and go wee under the table, which is quite good. So there we go. We can now accommodate 6 extra patrons, which is lovely. So we can get, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in. Including the 3 stools there. So that's not too bad. And now I think we need to hire a waitress to help out with the whole sort of delivering of drinks and such. So, okay, let us get ourselves a waitress. Okay, it says hire 40, but there's nobody here. So I assume, does that bring a sort of a list of people up? So what do we have now? So in the end, we're going to hire waitresses, cooks, bartenders, housekeepers, bath attendants. Okay, and then bards. Ah, good. We can have bards. We can have entertainment. We can have people playing music. Okay, right. Waitress then. So hire. Let's do that. Oh, so we don't choose. There isn't like a pool of people to choose from in terms of the staff. We just go, do you know what? Let's go out and get a person. Lennox has joined us. And there they are. Hello, Lennox. Welcome to the Tap and Teacup. Pleasure to have you here. Okay, so let's run time on a bit. Oh, the sign, I think, was blowing in the wind then. Does the sign move if we click on it? Oh, it does! The sign moves if we click on it. Okay, right. We can wiggle the sign around. Game of the year. Oh my goodness me. Right. Many people have come in. Lennox, you might need to go and take some orders because it suddenly got quite busy. Also, it's got relatively late as well. Okay, Kellen the customer is waiting for food to be added in the menu. Please add more food, producers. We're not quite at the point where we can do kitchen stuff yet. We need to get to level 2 to get ourselves a kitchen. And we're not quite at that point, I don't think. What we're going to do is we're going to add another bit here. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to have the kitchen in the middle, because that will make sense. So the food isn't that far away from everything else. So if we put, say, the kitchen here, if we could just get another couple of extra tavern bits and then put the kitchen just here and then build the tavern around the kitchen, that would be quite good. But yeah, we're lacking the money to do that right now, I think. So let's see if we can get all these people served. Okay, we have one person left who's just kind of hanging around. Although I do spy a pile of money on the table. 1.2 gold. How did they leave 0.2 of a gold piece? Just sort of getting a little knife out or whatever and just cutting their gold pieces into smaller parts so they can leave behind fractions. Okay. Right. Okay, so we've now got 0.2 of a gold piece. Hopefully we can get lots more 0.2s of gold pieces and eventually smelt them into an entire gold piece. But yeah, money's coming in. That's all right. That's not too bad at all. But I think people are going to get a bit grumpy about the lack of food. I think we are going to have to get some food in pretty soon. Yeah, look, everyone's just complaining. Callum, the customer. Genevieve, the customer. That's a good name, Genevieve. Okay, how much do we pay in terms of wage? Do we find out there? Salary is 35 per day. Okay, so when does that tick over? In not too long at all, I think. Oh, hang on. Summer ends in 3 days. So because it's summer, the weather is nice and clear. Clearly this isn't set in England then. Okay, that's fine. Customers eat a little bit quicker and the staff move quicker because they're, just sort of, they're invigorated by the lovely sunshine. Okay, so the day ends. We're going to pay out the salary, I imagine. So we're going to go to what, about 90-ish, is that? Maybe, something like that. So about 90 money. Yeah, so 5 people were a little bit grumpy because I think of a lack of food. But okay, that's fine. We'll try and work around that. Okay, so, oh yes, I remember this from when we did the demo. Okay, so we can change gold into reputation. So I assume we just sort of do some, like, marketing. We go out and spend some gold on an aggressive pamphleting campaign or something to tell people how great we are. But we're not going to do that because we need the money right now. But we also get to pick an event. So on this particular day in the summer, we're going to have an event. So all prices 17% cheaper. That would not be too bad a thing. Customers are going to move quicker and customers are going to do what they do quicker. So their actions, they're going to eat and drink quicker or whatever. All prices, we can't do that because we can't afford that one in terms of reputation. Or useful vintages all cost minus 34%. That all cost to everything. Is that what that? Hang on, all prices. Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. I misread that. I thought all prices would be, buying things in would be 17% cheaper. But no, that's a red thing. So all of the prices that we're charging people are 17% cheaper. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. Offering a discount this early on probably isn't going to help. I think we go for this. Useful vintages, because all costs are going to come down by 34%. So we could possibly get a little bit of building work done. I think that might be worth doing. So, yeah, we'll go for useful vintages, please. So we'll do that for 400 of our reputation points. But okay, so we'll do that. And right, so start the next day. So now things should be cheaper. There you go. So look, a whole new bit of tavern is now 33, which is quite good. So if we put, say, that bit in like that, and then eventually, when we get to level 2, we'll be able to get the kitchen, put it in here, and that's in the middle, which is going to be wonderful. Okay, right, so now, can we get another table in, possibly? Can we get another table? We could put it there. We could put a table just there, but do we want to save the money? But then more tables means we can get more people in, potentially. Let's put another table. Yeah, let's put it there. It's out of that range. I'm not quite sure what that range is. Food counters. Oh, they can order food at that bar, possibly. Okay, how about we put the table there and then eventually when these two people have gone, can we move the bar into the middle? So you can walk in, go to the middle, the kitchen will be here, that bar can then... Oh, hang on a minute, hang on. Can we turn that table round, please? Because how do we rotate? How do we rotate the tables? Hang on a minute. Oh, maybe because people are sitting at... Oh, no, like that. Okay. Oh, botherations. I think we just got rid of our customers there. That's a bit of a nuisance. The table wasn't facing the right way. It wasn't the right way round. The cloth thing on the table was in a different direction. I didn't like it. Okay, we'll take the money. Thank you. Oh, another 0.2 bit of gold. Wonderful. There appears to be... Oh, hang on. We have to clean up the mess, do we? Oh, okay. Right. Okay, that's one of our jobs. But yeah, I want to move that into the middle. And then all of those tables will be covered by this kind of barkeeping food serving effect thing that appears. Right. Okay, you drink up. Drink up. Calliope? Calliope? I don't know how to pronounce that name, but it's a magnificent name. Okay, you are leaving. They're still drinking. Oh, they've given us a lovely bit of money. Another 0.2 bit of money. Okay, pause time. Can we move this then into the middle a bit more? What if we put it there? Are you going to make your way around? Yes, you are. Okay, so Corwin pootles around to take position behind the bar again. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm happier with that. And then if we run time on nice and quick, hopefully we can get up to level 2. If we just get, I think it's another 1 experience point we need. So maybe just one more happy person. Just do some good drink serving or something. Do some good drink serving. There we go. Right, so level 2, the tap and teacup. So we get 300 gold, which will be quite handy, given that things are a bit cheaper right now. That's going to be useful. We can get one more staff person working for us, and we get a level point. I can't recall what the level points are. I'm going to click that and hope something happens. Oh, okay. Progression. So room is tavern and table. Okay, I think we've got those. And then we've got kitchen, mead dispenser, counter, and cauldron. Okay, but what do I do with the point? What do I do with the point? Oh my goodness me, there are so many exciting things. So this is all kind of foodie stuff on level 2. Level 3, a pie oven and a bread oven. We can make our own bread. Brilliant. And then we've got long tables and beds and things. Okay, so level 4 is where the sort of the overnight stay stuff comes in. Pig roasters. Then we can offer people a wash at level 6. Different types of food at level 7. Level 8 is where we get all musical. Level 9 is when we get games and such like in. And then, yeah, get a cellar in 11. And then 12 looks like sort of storage stuff. So food crates and frozen food. And 13... the object you get is Ski Ball. I don't know what that is. A fun game where you try to throw the ball into the holes. It sounds amazing and I would like to play it, but we have to wait until level 13, which is a bit unfortunate, but there we go. Okay, I don't know what to do with the level point, though. It says progression, and that's nice, but I don't know what to do with the level point. There's a thing sort of flashing on and off there. Is there some other button that we're supposed to press to get ourselves this level point spent? I'm not entirely sure. However, we can now maybe think about getting some food on the go because, yeah, we've got 361 money. So, now that things are a bit cheaper, thanks to our sort of useful vintages thing, how about we get the kitchen bit in? So get one little bit of kitchen put in like that. There we go, and it's sort of in the middle, build the tavern around it, and then in here, what do we need? So a counter, okay, so prepared dishes are placed here. The cook puts foods here, and the waitress takes them to serve customers. Okay, counters might seem complex. I don't think they are that complex. Aren't they just like a flat surface where you can put a thing? But okay, counters serve as a transition point. Food and drinks are gathered here and then served to tables. When placing a counter, you'll notice a circular area around it. Food production stations within this area will gather here and the food will be distributed to the tables within this area. Okay, so the kitchen will have an area where it's going to operate. Okay, right, that's fine. If a table is not within the area of a counter, customers at that table cannot be served because the menu will be empty. Similarly, if food production stations are not within the counters area, they won't be included in the menu and no food will be prepared there. Oh, Oh, so maybe those people were complaining not because they didn't have food, because of course we couldn't actually get any food set up then because we weren't at the right level. They were complaining because they were too far away from this counter here, the bar counter, rather than the food counter thing. Oh, right, okay, so they didn't know what they could have to drink. Right, I see. And then, yes, you see a connection line. You can see the menus by selecting the counter and tables. The bar and mead dispenser objects are both counters and food production stations. It is sufficient to include only the tables. Okay, I'm sure we can muddle through. It'll all be fine. So if we put that... Oh, yeah, so if we put that there, look, that will cover that table there. Okay, right, this is all fine. So, yeah, we'll pop that in like that. Which way round does it need to go? Which way round is the chef? Or does it not make any difference? I don't think it makes any difference by the look of it. We're just going to put it like that. Okay, and then we need to get a cauldron. So that's where we're going to make our first bits of food. And the cauldron is connecting to that counter there. Okay, so go there and get us some lovely soup on the go. So now all we need to do is hire a cook. And all of these sort of tutorial things that we cleared out of the way. To be honest, I don't really think we needed those. But whatever the case, they're there. Right, okay, so let's get us a cook. Okay, so hire a cook for 60 of our monies. Felix the cook has arrived. And whereabouts are you, Felix? So there's Felix. So now, I think people at these tables and over here at the bar itself should have a full range of drink options and also food options. So say we can click here and then we can... Oh, no, there you go. We can just see the radius of it. Oh, and I wonder if we upgrade the bar for 500 monies, good grief, does it then have a slightly wider radius? I'm not entirely sure, but okay, so wine is going for 6, beer is 6, and it takes us 6 whatever units of time to pour each drink. Okay, right, that seems fine. There are little bits of money being left behind, which is very good. And then over here, what are we doing? So soups are cooked here. Requires a cook to operate. Okay, so then soup is 7, and it takes us, again, 6 units of time, whatever that might be, to make a lovely serving of soup. Right, it's all looking very good already, look. Oh, hang on a minute, we can do some cleaning up, because that doesn't look quite as good. That looks a little bit grim. Yeah, okay, here we go. You are making some soup. I mean, slowly but surely you're making some soup. There we go. It is ready to be served. Maybe now we do get another waitress. Possibly another waitress might be a good idea. They're only 15 per day. I think they will sort of pay for themselves. They'll pay for their own wage, I think, by helping out because there's just a lot going on. Although, here we go. That person there, I think, is enjoying a bowl of soup. They don't look overly well, that person there. Hopefully they weren't very well before they had the soup. Oh no, they seem happy enough. Okay, and also I noticed they've nicked the bowl and the spoon. You're welcome to them. You're welcome. They do look a little bit peaky, don't they? But okay, so we've served some lovely soup. We're going to pause time for a second because I think... How long do we have left? Not long left at all until the end of the day. We want to make sure that we make the most of this minus 34% cost thing. So, is it worth grabbing us another table? Oh, there's also a mead dispenser. Okay, I'm interested. How does this operate then? So if we put that just there, I mean, it does trap our barkeep in. The barkeep can never leave, but that's fine. They never leave anyway. So if we put that there, that will cover these tables here. And then potentially we could get another table in. We could put another table in. It's not ideal with it being there because it's a bit close to the bar. And these stools here are a bit squished, I think. But I think it's okay. So if we put... Or do we put it here, look? We can't put it there. Bother. We could put it there, but again, that's sort of squished up over there. We could put it round here, but then I don't think that's going to be near to the kitchen. We're going to put it here for now. That's another 3 seats. And then eventually we can move that, and that'll be fine. And what do we got? 144 money. Again, I feel like we should just buy some more stuff. Okay, hang on. These aren't cheaper. Why isn't the painting of a panda cheaper? I wanted that to be a little bit cheaper. We could have had a lovely panda picture, but no, never mind. Maybe we buy another couple of tavern blocks because, again, they're cheap. Or maybe, hang on, another kitchen section. Could we do that? If we're going to have the kitchen in the middle and we build the tavern around it, maybe if we put the kitchen... again, I don't know exactly how this is going to work. If we put that there, I kind of see this bit over here, look. Hang on, come out of that for a second. This bit, come away. Not this. There we go. This bit over here, I see as being maybe where the bedrooms are going to go. So that side could be bedrooms. So maybe from here. Although, no, but then that's not in the middle, is it? Then if we have that, then the bar won't be in the middle. We kind of want the bar in the middle. So yeah, maybe put a table here, but then it's not going to be near this stuff. It's not going to be near the kitchen stuff. Oh, I don't know how to do it. Do we put the kitchen there? We're just going to put the kitchen there. Oh, I forgot about the nice kind of trellis things that appear. Oh yeah, they do appear, don't they? Right, and then let's grab this and move that over to there, look. And then we'll put that and shuffle that over a little bit. And then we'll grab this and move that maybe to just there. So now the barkeep can get out. Corwin, you're not stuck anymore, which is quite nice. You can leave again. You may go home and see your friends and family. Aren't we nice? And then, yeah, possibly get another table in around here somewhere. Can we afford one last table? And I think, yeah, look, it connects to all the things. It connects to all the different things, which is brilliant. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Pop that in over there, and that's another table. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. These tables are the wrong way around. No, rotate. There we go. Right, there you go. They're all nice now. Splendid. Okay, run time on, and I think, yeah, we do need to keep... Oh, hang on a minute. I might have possibly overspent there. If it gets the end of the day and all these people don't pay up, we might possibly be operating on the next day on a bit of a deficit there. Okay, yeah, we're minus 20.8 money because I possibly tiny bit overspent. But okay, it's probably fine. Right, one day until the season changes. Our event thing goes away. And 4 days left until bankruptcy. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's not going to be an issue. It's just because I spent too much money and then we had to pay the wages. Okay. So, the event... Oh, we can't afford any events at all because we haven't got any reputation. And, yes, we can't obviously put any gold toward reputation because we haven't got any gold. Although, weirdly, New Year's Eve. We could have picked New Year's Eve. Yeah, that very famous summer thing. Okay, that's fine. Although I suppose, depending on where you are in the world, it is a summer thing, isn't it? Around here in the UK, it's very much a wintry thing. But I suppose, yes, in the Southern Hemisphere, New Year would be a summer event, wouldn't it? Of course it would. Yeah, but this is irrelevant because we can't do any of these, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. All prices plus 50%. And the customers move a little bit slower. I would have gone for that, but we haven't got anywhere near enough reputation. But okay, so skip that. That's absolutely fine. Right, let's run time on for the day and just see what happens. So fast game speed. Fast-ish. I would say it's sort of fast. And then eventually, yeah, I would like to get another waitress in. Workload is 44%. So if we could get to 44 money, get another waitress, and then when that's done, when they're hired, we can then just sort of sit back and let the rest of the day roll around and try and make a bit of money. Because our wage bill will then be... coming up to 90-ish per day. So we might need to just save a little bit of money there. But that's fine. I mean, it's already ticking up. We're on 4.2 already. 0.2 of a gold piece. It's very silly. Here comes some more gold piece fractions. 1.4 for that, though. Thanks. So, yeah, what's the workload like? 51%. Okay, so the cook's workload is okay. Bartender workload, quite busy. But, yeah, I think if we get another waitress... that'll just allow us to serve, twice as many people at the same time, which has got to be a helpful thing. So as soon as we can, there we go, hire another waitress. So Lennox is joined by Emery. Okay, hi there, Emery. Emery's workload is on 100%. Is that sounds bad, doesn't it? Oh, no, hang on. Oh, I thought maybe the higher it was, the worse it was, but I think it's the higher it is, the better it is. Okay, that must be their happiness with their workload. Okay, that's fine. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Possibly, do we need another cook? They're possibly not happy with having to do all of the cooking. I mean, that is your job. You're not doing anything right now, though. You're just standing about right now. Okay, Lennox the waitress is waiting for food produced to be available. Okay, right, level up. We got to level 3, 200 money, which will be very welcome. We can employ 2 more people, and we've got 2 level points. Hang on, we're going to put time onto normal speed. We're going to clean up. We're going to pick up all the lovely piles of gold that have been left around. Thank you, everybody. Oh, look at that. They were very generous on that table. Thank you. You, not so much. At least you paid up, I suppose. And pause time. What are we doing with these things? Level 3. I get that. Level points. 3. I feel... I see. Right. So these things here, they were given to us and did not require level points. But now these things do. So we can have another bar. We can get another bar. But if we wanted to, we could spend 2 of our 3 level points on getting either a pie oven or a bread oven. Oh, we can't get both? Oh, botherations. Okay. Which one should we go for? Because they've both got some very good positive points. I mean, bread oven. We can make bread. And I always say in games a little bit like this, maybe not exactly like a tavern game, but in a sort of ye olde medieval-y game, if you can make your own bread, that's always a good thing. So, yeah, that would be quite nice. But a pie oven. We can make our own pies. I think maybe let's go for that. I think let's unlock a pie oven. And then can we build pretty much immediately a pie oven? Pies are cooked here. Requires a cook to operate. Okay, we will have 1 pie oven, please. Oh, and look at that. Oh, they look quite nice as well. They look like quite delicious pies. Okay, right. So we can now offer a lovely range of drinks. And I think we can get another bar in. That's a new thing as well. So we can have another bar. So maybe if we expand over here with some tavern sections, we could put another bar over here to make sure that all the tables are covered in that part of the tavern or the inn or whatever. I keep saying tavern, it's an inn. Well, I suppose at the minute it's a tavern because I think an inn is where you can stay. Is that not the sort of defining thing? A tavern is where you go and there's drink and food, and an inn is where you can go and have that, but also you can stay overnight. Now, right now, you can't stay overnight. So I'd say at the moment, we are a tavern, and then soon we can kind of progress to become an inn. So yeah, I think maybe if we expand over here, pop another bar in that part of the world, get another barkeep on it, and that means more tables over here can be serviced. That means more people, more money, and it's all better. But, right, okay, let's run time on until the end of the day. Let's see if anybody buys a pie. I'd love it if somebody had a pie. Can somebody... Oh, here we go. A pie is being worked on by the wonderful chef, Felix. Sorry, Felix, I forgot your name. I had to go and check. Right, there we go. Hang on a minute. That's a slice of a pie. Okay, right, you're having a slice of a pie, not the entire pie, as I thought maybe we might be serving. But, I mean, look at the size of the person compared to the size of the pie. It's bigger than their head. That's a massive piece of pie. You might need a bag to take that home in. You know, the rest of it. Good grief. And you left a little bit of money. 1.8 monies. Oh, that's quite good. So yes, if they leave a tip behind because of food, they leave a little bit more. Right, end of day 3. And yeah, we actually made some money there. We made some money. I mean, the level up thing helped, of course, because we got paid for that. But we made a bit of cash, which is brilliant. Okay, yep, happy with that. So the season is going to change. So it's going to change to gentle rains. Okay, so bed prices, the cost goes up, but we can't do that yet. Bedroom object cost comes down, but again, we can't do bedroom stuff. And customer movement speed comes down by 20% because everybody is so glum about the rain. Or they're just, they've been rained on so much, their clothes are all so heavy and sodden that they move a bit slow because they're weighed down. I don't know. Okay, so what event do we go for now? Oh, I didn't see the cost of these in terms of reputation. Look at that. So that's 450. That's 400. That's 200. In theory, we could get that one. We would have to spend, what's that, 75 No. Yes, no. Massive penge. No, 85. 85 money to get that up to 200 reputation. And then our salaries would come down by 30%. But I don't think that's going to be worth it. We'd have to spend more money than we do on the salaries to drop the salaries by 30%. So, okay, again, we will skip. We'll skip that. And then down comes the rain. Okay. And for some reason, some of our staff stood outside. Come inside. Come inside. You work here. It's okay. I'd love you to come indoors. You're going to catch a cold. You're going to get a chill. You're going to be wet and soggy and sad. Just come in. Come in. It's going to be fine. Come out of the rain, please. Okay, so runtime on nice and quick. We are nowhere near, I don't think, getting up to level 4. So we've kind of got to level 3, 12 out of 60 experience through. So we're not quite at that point just yet. But let's see if we can make a decent bit of money today. Oh, hang on. Little bit of extra cash on the bar. Thank you so much. And then, possibly, do we buy a couple of extra tavern bits over here? How much do we pay in wage? 80. So right now, we could go here and here. We could go like that. Boop. And we could go like that. Boop. And when you do that, you have to say boop. That's the rule there, of course. We all know that. And then we could also, I bet by the end of the day, we can get 180 monies. So maybe, what if we get ourselves another table in over here? I was thinking of getting 2 more tables, but possibly, that's not near enough the mead thingamajig, botherations. Okay, we'll put a table in over there, because that's quite fun. Can we move that? We can move that there and it covers all the tables. Okay, right, that's good. Pick up all the lovely tips. That's very welcome. I feel like it does need decor. I feel like we need some decor around here. But yeah, maybe then over here we could have another bar. And then that could cover more tables in this part of the world. Because I don't think they have that much reach. If we put a table here... they do. They'll reach sort of to over there. We have spaced our tables out a little bit. We could potentially move them closer together. Somebody's waiting for food. Oh, hang on a minute. I think the pie's actually being made. I mean, it probably takes a while to cook those pies because of the size of them. I imagine they take a while in the pie oven there. So yeah, there we go. They'll get the pie sorted. It's all done. It's all fine. The gigantic pie piece is ready. So yeah, I think maybe that's what we should do then. Push the tables a little bit closer together to get more people in. Although I do quite like it like that. I don't want people to feel all sort of crammed in. Although yes, at some point, level 4, we are going to get a long table. So maybe, here's an idea. Here's an idea that I don't think we'll do this time round. But next time I think we could possibly give it a go with enough lovely cash. Maybe... we could have ourselves, a normal sort of inn area where you have the regular tables and it's all nice and fun. The tables are quite nice. They've got a candle on them and the chairs look sort of comfy. And, they've got a sort of a part tablecloth. I mean, the tablecloths don't cover the entire table, but they've got a part tablecloth. They're okay. So we could have an area of sort of, regular, very pleasant tavern stuff. And then we could have another area in the tavern where it's all just the long tables, because they look a little bit fancier. They look a little bit posher, I think. Just because it's a long table and it'll just be a bit different. So we could have an area where it's a bit like this, where you can just meet, so 3 other people and then yourself. And then we can have a bit for larger groups with the long tables. Maybe we could put them over here, for example. So yeah, the bar over here can deal with the smaller tables. That bar there could deal with the bigger tables. Maybe we go for that, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. I do like this game for the fact that it is quite easy to move things around. It's quite forgiving, I think. It's not sort of too fiddly. It's not going, you can't put that there, or that's not going to go there. It just kind of fits things in. As we saw, if we put these tables against the wall, it doesn't go, nope, you can't have that. It just goes, yeah, it's fine. Can't have a chair there, of course, because there's a wall, but yeah, that's okay. Pop it in. So it is quite flexible in that regard, and I do quite like that. It does make sort of redesigning and sort of positioning everything nice and simple rather than a little bit of a headache. So that's quite good. So I think, that's what we're going to end up doing quite a lot, isn't it? Just sort of getting through each level, unlocking a new thing, and then rejigging the inn a little bit to accommodate the new things that we've acquired. Okay, so even though we added 2 bits of tavern on and another lovely table and chairs arrangement, we made some money. We made some money there. And I think, does that also include the wages too? So that wasn't too bad at all. Okay, so it's still raining. We could potentially... now that might be worth doing. That might now be worth doing. Bringing these salaries down by 30% for... we'd have spent 11 money. But then what's 30% of 80? Hang on. We can work this out. Maths with Penge. Come right, gather round everybody. So I'm trying to work out 30% of 80. So 10% of 80 is 8. So 3 lots of that would be 8, 16, 24. So we'd lose 24 money on the salaries, but we'd have to put 11 money into our reputation via this thing to actually get that sorted. So really, we'd only be saving, what was that, 24, 23, 13. We'd save 13 money. I would rather keep our reputation and pick another one of these at a future point. Keep it for something a bit fancier. So we'll skip that, I think. We'll skip that. And I think, let's just let you get into position. We'll let Corwin adopt the barkeeping position. And now we will pause time because we're going to finish things up for the minute. We're going to finish things up. I think we've done okay. I'm quite happy with how we've done so far. It's looking okay. It's looking okay. I mean, given that when we started, we had 3 little kind of bits of tavern. It's looking significantly better. It looks a lot more sort of, welcoming and sort of taverny / inny right now. And it looks okay. I quite like it. A little more decor would probably be quite nice, but it's quite expensive. But I think maybe the crowning glory of our little kind of inn here, the crowning glory of the Tap and Teacup, is our pie oven. I love the fact that we have a pie oven. That's just amazing. I mean, how many other inns and taverns around this area, wherever it might be, can offer pies? I don't know, maybe all of them, but I'm going to say none of them. I'm going to guess none of them can. We're the only one that can offer some lovely, delicious pies. And I bet they're all different types of pies as well. I bet there's sweet pies. I bet there's savoury pies. I bet they're quite nice. Oh yes, I forgot. We can upgrade the existing things. Can we upgrade the tables? We can't upgrade the tables. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. So we can't upgrade tables. We can upgrade the bar. We can upgrade the mead dispenser to make it significantly more expensive. And also it pours a little bit quicker. So we get more of it out there. So we can get more mead onto tables and we get paid more for it. But of course we have to sort of, give 160 money up front to get that done. So we can upgrade that. We can't upgrade that. We can upgrade the pie oven. We can upgrade the cauldron. And of course, as we saw, we can upgrade the bar. It might be worth upgrading the bar. But then do we get another bar in first? Oh, I'm not entirely sure. There is a lot to do. There's a lot to do here at the Tap and Teacup. We have plenty of work, but I think we've made a pretty good start. I like what we've done. I like the fact that it's all looking splendid. And, we are sort of, flying through the levels a little bit there. By the end of today, by the end of day 5, I imagine, unless it goes horribly, horribly, horribly wrong, which it might do. This is the Geek cover, but I imagine we're going to get to level 4, and level 4 gives us all the bedroom stuff. So I think maybe, next time we'll possibly start looking at that as well. And of course the long tables. So maybe we'll try to get, this sort of the split in, if you like, of the long tables in one bit and maybe the littler tables in another bit. Or maybe have the long tables running along the walls, possibly. Or running down the middle or next to each other. That might be quite good, actually. Put the long tables all next to each other and have like huge, big, long... So like when you have like Oktoberfest things. They'll have like big long tables with just big kind of benches next to them. And you just sit wherever and you sit next to random people and you chat to them and you meet new friends and it's amazing. Maybe we could do that. I don't know if we can put them next to each other. We could try and find out. I don't know how it works. Hang on. Can we put that there? No. We can't place it on another object. Okay, right. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, plenty to do when we come back next time to transform the tap and teacup a little bit more into something even more amazing than it already is right now. But yes, we should do that when we come back. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Tycoon. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. There we go, the King and Kettle. It's Rob the God, he's a hero, he is Rob the God. He's got a feather in his cap, he's got a beard. This could be the planty room. We could have so many plants. Hang on. I feel like there's a book here to be written. We've got the executioner and the nun.